Hey, my name is Robert Cobb, and I'm a student at Tusculum University. I'm here to talk with you about LeBron James. My speech is about LeBron James and his amazing regular season and postseason run with the Cleveland Cavaliers 2015-2016 NBA season. So I want to get into the discussion of his numbers, his rebounds, assists, things like that, triple doubles and postseason runs and MVPs. I want to get into that. So I want to start with LeBron James actually playing almost 82 games that year. He played 76 games, and all those games that he played, his record with Cleveland was 56-20. That was a great year for him for playing 76 games because Cleveland needed it. And in those 76 games, LeBron averaged 25.3 points that year. With added on 7 assists and also 7 rebounds, which what Cleveland needed. But that changed, and that changed over time since they went to the playoffs. Also, I want to bring up that he added on 3 triple doubles. 3 triple doubles are any stat that can be doubled. Like, let me see, like you can have 20 points and 10 rebounds and 10 assists. That's a triple double. As long as 3 statistical categories are in a double digit figures. Also, I want to bring up that LeBron James in the regular season came in 3rd place for the MVP trophy, which Stephen Curry won. But LeBron James came in 3rd place for the MVP trophy. And I want to bring up a very important game in the regular season, playing the San Antonio Spurs, the number 2 seed in that year in the West, was a very, very important game because it could have been a finals preview where LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers went into San Antonio and played the Spurs in a pivotal game. And they needed that. They needed that game. They needed it to show the world that they can beat big teams in the West. They went into San Antonio and beat San Antonio. LeBron James scored 31 points and had added on 5 assists and 6 rebounds. But he had help from his teammate, Kyrie Irving, who scored 57 points, which got the edge and beat the San Antonio Spurs. That year in 2016, LeBron James shot 54 from the field in the regular season, and he shot 30% from 3. He's a high-volume shooter, so being a high-volume shooter, your percentage is not going to be that high if the type of player LeBron James is. LeBron James is great at facilitating and driving. For him to add on 30% from 3 as well was kind of important. He shot 73% from free throw also that year. And he also averaged 35.6 minutes that year also. But as we get done with the regular season, I want to go into the playoff series where in the first round of Eastern Conference playoffs, LeBron James played the Detroit Pistons. He played the Detroit Pistons, which ended in a sweep, but his stats was not anywhere close to his regular season stats. LeBron averaged 22.8 points in that series, and he added on 7 assists, 6.8 assists. But the series was carried by his teammate, Kyrie Irving, was very important, really needed it. But it was an easy series. Mostly all the wins were double digits. It was a sweep. It was 4-0. That was a sweep. They win 4 games out of 7, which they went into the next round and played the Atlanta Hawks. Now, LeBron James had to pick it up a little bit because the Atlanta Hawks was a better team than the Detroit Pistons. So LeBron James went into that series and finished an average 24 points, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds, which that was very important. But they still was it was a sweep. It was a 4-0, 4 out of 7 games. It was a sweep. So this is when things got hard when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. So when they played the Toronto Raptors. LeBron had to really pick it up because the Toronto Raptors was the second best team in the East that year. So LeBron James went into that series with a chip on his shoulder because he's familiar with the Toronto Raptors. LeBron James came out that series and averaged 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 6.7 assists, which was better than the first 2 series that he was in. And the series ended in Game 6. Cleveland won 4-2. They won 4 games. Toronto won 2 and went to the NBA Finals to play the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors was the best team that year. They previously won the NBA championship the year before. This would be the second year straight that LeBron James would be playing them in the finals. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers were the first team ever to come back from 3-1, a 3-1 deficit. The Golden State Warriors looked like they were going to win back-to-back NBA championships. But that wasn't until LeBron James and Kyrie Irving said, let's flip this switch. LeBron James went on to score 41 points back-to-back. And then in Game 7, he went on and scored 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists to win Finals MVP and became the very first player in NBA history, and still is the only player in NBA history to lead both teams in every statistical category, meaning points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, everything that you can put on paper. LeBron James led all players from both teams in that. He became the first player ever to do it, and he went on to win Finals MVP. That was an amazing year by LeBron James, but congratulations to the Cleveland Cavaliers and also LeBron James for his 2016 great year, and congratulations on that NBA championship. It was one of the greatest. Thank you.